Okay, gonna try, eh? Okay.
En esta película, el protagonista Harold tiene una crayola morada con la que él puede dibujar y tener lo que él quiere. Si tú tuvieras esa crayola, ¿qué dibujarías y por qué?
Wow, it's a question that I always ask myself. You know, what would I do with a crayon? It's so hard because it's such a superpower. Like if you can draw and becomes like, I would always be like, would I save this for the right moment? And for me, it's always about if you have this power, it would be to do something really good, something special, you know? Of course, I think that I would draw the crayon to do something maybe for my family or for my kids, but I would always look for something that will give either joy or help solve some kind of problem that people will want. You know, I always keep thinking like, you need a house? I draw you a house. You need food? I can draw you a hot dog. You know, I love that idea that you can just wing it and just do it as your imagination inspires you to do to help the others.
That's great. How was working with the cast in the movie?
Oh, it was great to have. We had a very cool cast. I loved Zach for his role in Shazam. I thought that he was a very good Harold because he brought in a little bit of that inner child in him, even though he's a big guy. I think that he works really well with that contrast. I love like Zooey Deschanel. I was always a big fan of her in her shows, her movies, and she brings that heart to the story. The boy, Ben, which was the boy that is the first big movie that he made. I thought he was incredible. I thought he brought so much heart to the story. So you know, there's so many. You know, Little Rel. They're so good. Tonya Reynolds, that was also an incredible like porcupine for the story. I loved her. And one of the best ones for me also was the villain, because you know, Jermaine Clement, he was the villain on my Rio movies. He was the cockatoo on Rio in the American version, and then when I invited him to do this live action, was for me just bringing animation into the real world, almost like.
Carlos, y te lo voy a hacer en español esta pregunta. Tú has hecho películas ambientadas en diferentes países, me mencionabas recién Río, Olé también. Te quiero poner en este caso, si es que tuvieras que hacer una película sobre Chile, ¿qué animal elegirías?
Ay, cóndor. A mí me encantan los pájaros. I love the birds, you know. So I think the condor is like the biggest, the strongest, the more mythical creature out there. But there's so many others, you know. But I think the condor is, when I think about Chile, I think about condor right away. That's the first name that comes to my head. If I could draw one right now, I'd draw a condor right now. All my wonderful audience in Chile, I would love you to check out my new movie, Harold and the Purple Crayon, coming out in theaters soon, and I'm sure you will have a lot of imagination after watching it. You're gonna love it. Join us.
Thank you.